what's up, y'all? They on me. They on me. Y'all need messages. Y'all know this is my trusted vest, right? I be feeling so secure in this vest. I don't know why. And then my phone can go everywhere. My little paraphernalia and shit. Got pockets everywhere. And y'all know I'm blue and black all the way, right? Shut up. It's a scar. Shut up. It's a scar. Y'all know what I was just hearing? Coming out and fitted with timber is wood grain. What you ain't know, it's a hood thing. Bia. Why you acting like a punk? Like a punk. Y'all know that cut. China White don't suck no dicks or something. Bitch, I hit licks and flip bricks. Every 2 hours, switch whips to keep them peoples off me. What you know about that no dose and coffee? No sleep, I'm looking 40. Somebody needs some sleep. Y'all hustling too much. All work, no play, and you ain't getting your rest. Hey y'all, I'm TaureanGoddess, better known as Nikki. Better known as Nikki. Welcome to all newcomers and to all the ones who've been rocking with me. Y'all know ain't nothing but love here. I shoot it straight, no chaser. Last time I tried to chase some shit, I got sick and had to get up from a reading. Started sweating real bad, got nauseous, and went to the bathroom, was about to throw up. My G's was like, psh, 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 psh. Give it to him in the real. You can't hold back, so I don't. I cuss. I be feeling all the energies too. I do. I feel what y'all be feeling. Some shit be pissing me off. A lot make me sad. And then I be happy right along with y'all. I do. I'm happy for strangers. I'm talking to somebody. Talking to an air sign. I'm talking to an air sign about an air sign. Talking to somebody who was born after Mother's Day, or the person in your energy that you thinking about was born after Mother's Day. Something happened around that time. Yeah, something happened. My G said y'all both cheating. Y'all both some fanakid heads. Newcomers, a fanakid head is a dummy. A fanakid head is a dummy. Something going on in somebody's family tree. Fruit don't fall far from the tree, y'all. At all. Sometimes it do, though. I was talking to a boss earlier. Young lady. She a boss, y'all. She a boss. She about to break some generational curses. Oh, and I drink too. I drink on camera. I'ma smoke my mild on camera. Sometimes I may hit some weed on camera. If you don't like it, I'ma keep it real though. Y'all see my bomber? Y'all need to be distracted by the beautiful little baby. Y'all need this message, right? Somebody got kids? Y'all both cheating. And neither one of y'all keeping it real with one another. Dipping y'all toes into Lake Minnetonka. Why? You'll have a happier existence. You don't have to remember no lies. You don't have to retract your steps. You don't have to explain shit. You don't have to remember them fables and them never-ending stories. If you just keep it real with yourself first, let a person go. Stop being greedy. You can't have your cake and eat it too. But you've been doing that. You scattering your energy everywhere, and so is your person. Y'all some trollops, some hussies, and some sluts around these parts. It's 2021. Don't play in nobody's life like that, because you can be blocking the door for somebody who really want to be their everything, who want to be their end all be all. But y'all both indecisive as hell. Don't neither one of y'all know what the fuck y'all want to do. Y'all mirroring one another. Y'all in the same energy, cheating energy. Did y'all meet on social media? You dealing with an earth sign? Or something happened in Gemini season between the earth sign and the water sign. It's too many of y'all. We got fire, earth, water, air. Y'all confused and abused. Hurt people, hurt people. Somebody ain't did the work. Somebody ain't shadow boxed. Something about to happen very soon. My G said get ready this summer. Something gonna happen. Because don't either one of y'all mean each other no good. You cheating yourself. You cheating yourself. You emotionally manipulating yourself. You betraying yourself because you scattering your energy everywhere. What's your sexual demon having ass? Your kitty ain't gotta get pumped all the time. Your dang on pole ain't no dang on amusement park. Everybody get a turn. Everybody get a ride. Fuck that. It's about to be some shit to creep right on up. My G said somebody ain't gonna look back. Somebody gonna remove themselves. They like, oh my fucking damn, let me just go. Because this is not that Tina and Rick type love. This not that Tina, Maria, Rick James type love. This some bullshit. There's a lot of y'all involved. Somebody about to shake the cum up off their brain and do the knowledge. Yeah. What else, y'all? Excuse me. Y'all see I'm working with what I'm working with, right? Yeah, and somebody's intuition is high. And realizing that this earth sign can't be trusted. This water sign, Scorpio, your intuition is like, you love hard, my G said, but you realizing that folk ain't to be trusted. Somebody involved in this debauchery of bullshit, they wanna disperse. They wanna go and never look back. They want to change their address physically and energetically. They tired of this road they on because it's too many options. Too many motherfucking options. They don't want no options. They don't want the person that they giving their time and energy and love to have any options either. So somebody's rethinking their position out here in this matrix and rethinking their position in this relationship, this situation. What's that word that Jada used? Entanglement. I'm laughing. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I've been celibate for 4.5 years. I've been abstaining from sex for 4.5 years. It's not the first time I did it, but it's a long stretch. It's the longest stretch. I kept myself to myself for a person who was not worthy of all that love. Person who was out here dipping their toes into Lake Minnetonka. They had a lot of damn options. I felt it too. I was intuitive about it. I knew they had on the mask, but I There's something about this goddamn heart. You feel me? Something about this heart. Like, let me see this to the end. Is my gut intuition deceiving me? It wasn't. And I ended up in a pool of tears. Heartbreak. This person victimized me. And I think whoever I'm talking to, you being victimized too. Making you feel like it's all your fault. But my G said y'all both cheating. 2 wrongs don't make a right. 2 wrongs don't make no goddamn right. Person I gave my all to cheated on me. I didn't cheat. They thought I was cheating. Although I did have a mishap. Did you have a mishap? It wasn't like no get back. It was just something that happened, right? I wasn't trying to get back. It was something that happened, and then the sexual act wasn't even completed. I felt like I was not only making matters worse, but I was betraying this person who betrayed me. Betraying this person who had betrayed me, but I didn't want to portray myself in that light. Not only were we interrupted, yeah, I'm keeping it gangster. I told you I'm gonna come out here hairy and old and keep it fucking gangster. Yeah. We didn't complete the act. Although we were interrupted. No, this is not what I want to do. It was some fake ass imaginative passion with that person. I think we both was trauma bonding. Is that what you're doing? Again, you don't have to heal through confusion and bullshit. Mommy. Don't let no fuck boys and fuck girls put you through no bullshit. Mitchell, you love company. They said, grab these. That's what they said. Is there children involved? How you think your kids looking? You they role model. They learn all their values and their lessons about life at home first. How you think they looking at this shit? They looking at mommy and daddy like, you really gonna let this person, you really gonna continue to be surrounded around this foolishness, or are you gonna change paths and show us that this ain't the way. You're not supposed to be loved like this. This is not how you operate on solid foundation in a loving union. This is not how you operate when you're secure and confident. This ain't, you got some fears about being alone too. As he says, you taking too many chances with your happiness. That's what they said. You're taking too many chances with your happiness. Placing yourselves, adapting to this lifestyle. This ain't good business. This ain't good business. This ain't the route you're supposed to be on. My G said, oh my damn, just go and don't look back. You need to handle some administrative affairs, make some executive personal decisions. They say take a page out your book from yesteryear because you've been here before. You stuck on the same shit brick road. You hear that? Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. I'm not going to do that, y'all. I'm going back and forth. People in your immediate family paying attention to it. I'm feeling like your kids paying attention. They wondering why mommy and daddy still doing this. This should be a thing of the past. You see that? This should be a thing of the past. Old ways don't open new doors. You've matured in age. That's about it. G said y'all both aggravating the motherfucker. Blocking. Everybody involved blocking their blessings. Sex ain't everything. Sexual gratification ain't everything. What about your spiritual growth and your elevation? What about securing a solid foundation for your children and your immediate family? You're a role model. You got people coming up under you paying attention. You're supposed to be instilling different qualities and values in these impressionable minds, and you are not. You are showing them the shitty side of life. You're showing them the shitty side of life. This is when they supposed to be forming nothing but positive endeavors for their future. This is when they supposed to be looking at the glass as half full, not half empty. And mommy or daddy, their guardian, is showing them something different. You're supposed to be their inspiration. And they looking at you like, what the fuck is going on? Boss up is what they thinking. They thinking, oh, I may be talking to a woman. They like, boss up, mommy. Boss up, lady. Hey, you stronger than this. You repeating life cycles. You going through the same shit. Unnecessarily. That's because you not removing yourself from these people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You about to be forced to change. You about to be forced. Whether you want to or not. Whether you want to or not. Some people don't like to change because it's take responsibility to keep that act up, and it's really not an act. It's not an act. It's something that you're supposed to be doing that you're not doing. It's like you dance right now. You ain't lost all your marbles. It's just atmospheric pressure. You don't know how to walk away and stay gone. You ain't missing shit but the same old shit from jump. But your child is looking at you. But this is how it came out. Release. Release these behavioral patterns that you noticing within yourself. Your child noticing it. Your child gonna mess around and say something to you about it if they have not. And that ain't nothing but Most High speaking through them. So don't get mad. Don't get mad. You bonded to some petty energy. You need to break these cycles. Ain't nothing. You going down the same, traveling down the same shit brick road, expecting different results. Like you feel like you can't break away, but you can. And you ain't got no bond with these people. Whoever it is that you messing with and you cheating on them, that's a telltale sign. We switch up how we move for those that we want to. We do. We don't have no regrets about doing so. And we don't recognize, analyze, and realize that it's not just for that person, because that person was there to bring some fears to the surface. You know, that person was there to show you a new way. That's what I said about that transfer. That transfer, you stuck at the same bus stop. That person said, come on and get in. Come on and get in, and you sidestep. Don't be salty. We live and we learn. But there's some judgments coming about. Some lies about to come to the surface. You're gonna be forced to get on a different path and get up off this goddamn get out. You won't. It's like you sinking further and further into a dark abyss, and you've been getting downloads. Your G's been whispering in your ear. You ain't been paying attention though. You strapped up with gluttony, evil intentions, malice. You indecisive in all your ways. You're not even paying attention to these intuitive messages. Trying to stop this post-traumatic stress syndrome, this goddamn trauma bonding. They're trying to remove you. They're trying to remove you. And you don't want to go. You're going to keep repeating the same lesson. Get that shit together. Roads are open for you to evolve. Your G's want you to shake all that come up off your brain and do some knowledge. You need to be by yourself. You don't even know what you want no more. You don't even know what you want. You got all these spirits on you, dipping your toes in all these lakes. Lake Minnetonkas. You dipping your toes in all these lakes. All them people's frustrations, them goddamn sexual demons that's been on now. They didn't attack your ass too. Got you confused. Delusional. You feel as though you happy somewhere in this fuckery. You ain't happy. Your child most definitely ain't happy. You feel like you don't need no help. Yeah, you do. They trying to give it to you too. Trying to give you a way out. Trying to give you a way out of this sickening ass relationship, because somebody gonna end up getting sick. It's 2021. Y'all fucking everything and then some. Like it's a buffet. You making yourself a buffet. My G said somebody need to take care of their kids. You may be doing everything monetarily for them, providing lights, gas, keeping the utilities on, keeping the roof over their head, but you're not properly guiding them through this matrix. You chasing these nigga men or these tackhead hoes, taking how it resonates with you. Forgetting about your kids. They ain't asked to be here. They ain't asked to be here. And I'm gonna say too, if these nigga men who out of their children's lives, it's shame on you. Shame on you. Check up on your kids. And broad, I'm gonna call you a broad because you acting like one. You carried these babies. You it's mama's baby, papa's maybe. You having to pull up the slack too much. Okay, I get it. But this is what this role is all about. You got kids to look after. You got kids to look after, my G said. And you ain't playing the part. Your kids looking at you like you that nigga or that bitch in the streets. They looking at you like you a straight up clown, a kid. They ready for you to take your mask off. They ready for you to take your mask off and boss up in your emotions. That's what they ready for. You playing with their life. You playing with their siblings' lives is what I heard. You not paying attention to them. But you paying attention to this. This all you paying attention to. You can't sit your ass down and have several seats because you keep chasing this. You don't know if you're going upstream or downstream, and you taking too long to make up your mind about what's more important. Your kids, these men, these women are your kids. Cause shit rocky. They may even feel like they can't come to you and talk about anything because they are your children. They don't want to offend you. They don't want to feel like they overstepping their boundaries, but somebody about to say something to you because they sick of this shit. You turning the family upside down. Your priorities are not in place. You chasing a nigga or a broad instead of keeping a grip on your children. My G's don't lie. And you taking too long to understand some shit. Sex don't equate love. It don't. You running around hopping on dicks or running up in somebody's twat and shit, thinking that's gonna secure your heart. They ain't gonna do nothing but keep breaking it. They ain't gonna do nothing but keep breaking it. Cause you looking for nub in all the wrong places. Looking for nub. And they stealing that shit. They stealing it. They stealing your love and they taking it and they bossing up with it and using it against you. That's what they do. Every motherfucker you come across, cause you go out looking for it. You go out looking for it. Go look for some courage. Go look for some courage. Because you don't have the courage to prioritize. And these people you deal with, you tell them all your business. You be trying to figure out what it is that they done went through in their life similar, so you can trauma bond with these people so they can sympathize and empathize. But a lot of them don't really give a fuck. They just know you a slut. They just want some ass or some dick. They just know you free with it. So they gonna fuck. And that's all they gonna do is continue to fuck. I told you I ain't here to coddle you motherfuckers. You wanna be coddled, you go to another reader. I ain't about to coddle y'all, period. Point blank. You being a hoe. Ain't you tired of being a hoe? They said you'd have been a hoe for a long time. Promiscuous. Somebody got abandonment issues and you think that each person that you run across is going to fill that gap. You looking for solutions outside of yourself. You need to scroll whatever title catch you with some message in there for you. It's a message in there for you. Take what's relatable to your life circumstances and leave the rest. These messages can be past, present, and future too. You hear me? Past, present, and future. But your ass, tink, what you gonna do? Who is more important? Who more important around this motherfucker? It's been a 10-year stretch of bullshit. It's been a 10-year stretch of some bullshit damn near. You was even kiltered in 2015. Then you spiked out of control in between 2015 and 2016. Some had you off your hookup. Then, between fucking 2016 and 2017, for a span, you was fucked off in your head and shit. Then you brought it back down. My G said, cause you was looking at your wayward ass behavioral patterns and shit too. You had started realizing that you was the common denominator, that you arrogant. You want to point the finger at mama. You want to point the finger at daddy. You want to point the finger at your kid's father and kid's mother. You did this to me. You did this. No, boo, you did it. You did it. You gotta be calculated with your next move and stuff. You gotta be calculated with your next moves. You gotta get some shit right with your kids. We're gonna look after you when you get old. We're gonna look after you. It sure enough ain't gonna be that broad or that nigga. Your kids gonna be the ones who there. Not all of them though. Not all of them. If you don't nip some shit in the bud, get Trump tight right now, they gonna scatter. How many kids you got? They gonna scatter. They sick of dealing with it. And you so defensive when anybody come to you with the truth, you don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. The truth will set that ass free though. You need to hear the truth. Your kids gonna bring you the truth. Your kids. You got some kids who spiritually enlightened. But what they watching mommy and daddy do, it done kind of shook some of their worlds up. And some of them looking at how things were for them in the past, they upbringing, and they said, oh hell no, that saying fruit don't fall far from the tree. They said that apple rolled across the motherfucking street. They said they don't want to be like you. That might be the one who's gonna come to you and pull your ear to some shit. And don't get defensive, because it ain't nothing but God, Most High, your ancestors and your guides and they speaking through your kid. Pay the fuck attention for knocking head. You acting like your ancestors ain't already been through this shit. Ooh, my G said you acting like your ancestors ain't already. I'm sweating, y'all. Acting like your ancestors ain't already pulled your ear to some things. My G said they have. You don't want to change. Because again, there's too much responsibility with that shit. I want all that responsibility. You hear me? I said I'm still being dealt with. I'm still being dealt with. I am. I'm releasing the old for the new. Family included. Family included. And then they said quit lashing out at the people closest to you. You separating yourself from people who was placed on your path to help uplift you, because you double dealing. You double dealing. You got a mask on, you not showing the world who you are. You lie too motherfucking much too, and you've been lying to yourself. You've been lying to yourself. This outlet that you got, phone about to die. It ain't the way, boo-boo kid. It ain't the way. You opening your legs or fucking pulling out coming up out that boxer hole for everybody. No, that ain't the way. That's deteriorating your mind. It's fucking with your spirit, man, too. You got demons on you. You got bad energy all around you, and you need to expel it. You got some sexual demons that's been with you for a long ass time. Since I say I'm always talking about somebody being real, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I had those. I had whoever I'm talking to. I had sexual demons too. I was promiscuous as fuck in my teens and in my 20s, but I recognized that shit. And you know, one of my male cousins, I'm gonna tell you a story. One of my homies who I had clicked with like that, I can't even see the goddamn timer, y'all. Who I had clicked with like that. Oh.